Peace with you, family. This is Kelly, the MomInShaMan. I'm getting ready to do a reading, and the client has given me permission to record. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Thank you. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Angels, guides, ancestors, guides, and intentions, I thank you for your guidance today. Spirit's telling me to start with the Oracle, the Rebel Oracle. It's what the universe wants you to know right now. It's a straight no chaser type of message, and then we'll get into the actual reading. So it says, take a shot. Don't take 12. Take one, okay, maybe two, and then move on. That makes sense? You hear that?
You said what?
I said, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. I was just like, ooh. I just, yeah, I'm still in the spirit energy right now. I just finished the reading a little bit, so I was like, this is good timing. So did you come with a specific question?
You said what, love?
Do you have a specific question?
Just what I'm supposed to be doing as far as right now.
Okay. Seeing your value and your royalty. And the cards just fell out the same thing that I was thinking as I was bringing about your energy for this reading and talking to to my ancestors. I was just like, this woman is so beautiful. Why the fuck she letting anybody steal her shine?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, we're gonna keep it general because I'm posting this. I was like, okay, I'm still getting. Oh, they're flying out. Okay, I got three. I have three queens on here. So yeah, girl. If you don't see your value, you need to. And the primary value in royalty, which is what you are, is knowing that you can't compete where you can't compare. Don't compare yourself to anybody, because you're the best version of you. Everybody's trying to be the best version of themselves too. But when you allow comparison or what is it, lack of forgiveness to dim your shine, honey, yeah, you diminish your own individual beauty and shine. Okay, so I have 8, 9, and 10, all in. Okay, so we have these came out together, 8, 9, and 10, and I shuffled this deck. I played a game of solitaire with these, so they were like mismatched. So when I shuffled these and they came out 8, 9, and 10 all in red, but 8 and 9 were in diamonds and the 10 is in hearts. That tells me that I need to show you or tell you about your individual greatness. Your greatness is separate from what anyone thinks of you when you see yourself the way that God do. You're a perfect version of yourself, imperfect version of someone else. We sin by comparison with envy for what we do see without compassion for what we don't see. Like everyone's going through something, and the goal is to not burden anyone else with it, but also not take no shit. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? If you feel as though the way that someone is communicating to you is not worthy of you, learning to address that lovingly is the key to peace and harmony.
Okay.
Do you sing?
Yeah, I did that yesterday as far as my job, so.
Okay. You sang yesterday?
Yeah.
What do you do?
So, I had to talk with them because there was a big blow up at work, and I ended up leaving. And I just had a conversation with lost his son, it was just like I wasn't too harsh, but I was honest about how I felt about how everything went, and it's gonna be my last week there, but I'm just the energy I'm in. I'm just trying to be as positive as I know how, because I don't want my energy to take anybody else's while I'm there.
Understandable. So, what do you want to do? Because you're getting, as you get ready to leave that, like, what are their next steps want to be? Let's talk about what you want, so we can see where the next step is.
I want to travel and work on my businesses.
Okay.
But it's just, I mean, I have the guidance I need. It's just the money that's a big thing for me. Like, not having as much as I would like, but still doing what I can with what I have. So.
Right. And know that money is energy. It's flow as you keep yourself in a high vibrational state, which is gratitude and appreciation. It makes it easier for those opportunities to present themselves because you're on the frequency of them. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, we were talking about I got the 4 of Spades comes out. That talks to me about forgiveness. And, okay, I'm getting you're missing some tools. So it's like, okay. What tools is she missing? Clarify. You have to make your own rules. Understand that governing yourself is important, and I'm being called to ask you to examine where you're not keeping a promise that you made to yourself. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Journey and family. Abundance in the family area. And that is, okay. You need to check who you're hanging out with.
Yeah, my family is a big,
And you need to stop hanging out with, talking to, or being around hating ass bitches.
Yeah. And that's crazy because I just, oh my God.
Because if you don't feel encouraged, oh man.
Because I got stranded in Georgia like a week ago, and I was like going down there to be around a girl that I met, and she ended up like doing a whole bunch of stuff, and I had to cut her off.
Lord.
But I had to cut her off when I was down there, and she was supposed to help me get back here.
Ah.
That was a lesson, so.
Girl, I know that's right. So, for future reference, maintain a high vibrational state. When you peep it,
yeah,
just start expressing gratitude and appreciation. Then, so that they keep their word. They don't have a reason to not keep their word, and you get back where you need to go. It's just like, it's like, okay. And then when you get home, you can be like,
they gave me the signs and the red flags, but I tried to ignore them because I just believe that when I see the good in people, that's who they are. But I have to see past the potential and go based off what they show me.
Baby, that is straight facts. Now, I'm 48 years old, and I have just been a hopeless romantic for potential.
Yeah.
And that is great, but it doesn't help you achieve your goals.
Right.
So, I've gotten to the point now where I'm just like, the first promise you break, My cutoff game is like a damn seamstress,
Yeah.
honey. My ship started off down to my ankles and it's up to my ass now. I'm just cutting all this shit off.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, that's to know that and like yeah, when you see it, sometimes you don't necessarily have to say it, but when you peep it, no, like you have to be because your star player's looking out for you. So when they show you, it's like yes, look out. And I haven't had all four queens come out in a while. So the all four queens came out. The first one that came out was the hearts. That means
Wow.
to love yourself, your beautifulness, your resourcefulness. The next one came out as the spades. So that means digging deep, using your tools. Understand that you do have everything within you. If you have the ideas and the spark, if you look around you and see, like, look for some representation of your goal achieved. And if you don't know what that is, that's something to meditate on. It's like, okay, what is something that represents me having everything that I want? For me, it's being able to go outside, take a deep breath, fresh air, and put my toes in some grass.
Yeah.
So also seeing your value and also learning the lessons that your family taught you and also applying them for your own individual good.
Right.
Now, because as you do for yourself, as you pour into yourself, you care for yourself, learn the things that you need to learn, and take steps towards your dream. You are inspiring those around you, even the ones that hate you.
Wow.
Because that is hate, envy, jealousy. That's just inspiration in reverse. That's people looking at you and seeing you do stuff that they wish they had the nerve to do.
Yeah. Wow, that's my whole life. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Yes, because you are and and I'm getting like so much beauty around you. Dance of the Divine Feminine came out in my Rumi Oracle cards. So the lesson in that is to listen to the messages. And sometimes when I get, because I talk to spirit all the time, and I think people think that I'm talking to them and I'm walking around saying thank you, but I'm talking to spirit.
Right.
I'm moving around and like something will come across my awareness. I'll say, I'll be like, thank you, spirit. Or I'll just say thank you, because folks think this whatever. I'm getting to the point where I don't care what folks think, but it's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Have a sense of humor about it, though. Understand that everyone has their own path that they're walking. Each individual, even though a person or group may be a part of your life, you still have your own life to live, both as a part of that group and outside of the part of that group. The sharing personally, the challenge for me is to be like authentically myself as consistently as possible. Like to be able to relax and not worry about what anybody thinks, because I think so highly of myself. I don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks. I can go out looking crazy and not care because I'm focused on me.
Right.
And the lesson of late as it pertains to love, I was meditating on this yesterday. I was like, why, Lord, why do I have to love people that don't love me?
Right.
And what came back was because you're lovable, because I love you.
Yeah.
And I know everything about you, and you're worthy of love. So if the Most High can know everything about me, because it's me, the Most High is me, and you too,
Right.
and still love me and deem me worthy of love, I can do that too. But the greatest form of love is showing yourself love and removing yourself from situations, circumstances, and people that don't show you the love that you need and deserve.
Yeah.
So until you get into a situation where that is a part of your everyday reality, the onus then is upon you to do that for yourself as consistently as possible. So do you meditate?
Yes, I do.
You journal?
Yes.
So what is your intention for journaling?
Half the reason I journal is to release.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I can't really express it out loud, I journal. And I also journal when when I want to manifest and just create my own reality. I just write down ideas that come to my brain.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they'll give me messages and downloads, and I'll remember.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to write it down so that I can visualize it and remember seeing it. So it helps me work towards that goal when I see it written down.
Okay. So I have a challenge for you. So when you journal, write down like 3 things that you were grateful for, or something cool that happened that day, a little miracle on the day. Like, thank you so much for blessing me with the shut up dogs, because those are actually a symbol of abundance to me. Like when I'm giving them, I consider that like an extra blessing on the day. Because when I used to live out in the country, there was this place that I used to like to go, and I went in there one day, and I was in such a great mood. I was just laughing and joking, and this lady gave me a big old thing of hush puppies, and I was like, "Thank you." So yeah, you reminded me of that with that blessing, so I appreciate it. So, but yeah, challenge yourself to write down at least 3 things that you appreciate or that you liked about the day. When you find yourself talking about a person in your journal, after you get out the thoughts, go outside, get some fresh air, leave those thoughts for a little bit, get yourself into a higher vibrational state, and then come back and write down something that you appreciate, or look at it from a different perspective once you're a bit more grounded. And that way, that's like having a conversation with your other self, the one of you that judges and the one of you that forgives. I was talking to someone about an observation that I had, and they're like, "Man, you just, nothing is ever one-sided with you." And I was like, "That's true, because I see multiple sides of a situation." Like, as it pertains to you, it's like, yes, stand in your power. As it pertains to other people, don't give them your power.
Right.
And when you allow the actions of another person to diminish, to bring you out of that high vibrational state, you're giving them your power.
Yeah.
And some people thrive off of that. And in certain circumstances, I'll be perfectly honest, I do too. I like to make somebody a little bit jealous. Like, ooh, isn't this delicious? Oh my God, it's so good. So good. They've been like, because yeah, food is one of the ways that I show love. So,
yeah.
When I'm eating, I do it like nice and slow. So, 42, I'm going to read you this oracle card. And this is one that I think I recorded the other day on my YouTube channel. Or at least I recorded it for the YouTube channel. Let's see. Dance of the Divine Feminine. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember this one. If a tree could move from one place to another, it would not suffer the pain of the saw or the oppressive wounds. If the sun and the moon stood still like the rocks, they would not offer brilliance. How bitter the taste of water would be if the river stopped its flow, remaining still like seawater. When the seawater rises to become a cloud, it loses its bitterness and pours the rain of sweetness. I have given you only a few examples. You can figure out the rest. Break away from the self and enter the kingdom of love. Stop taking on other people's shit. So, I'm sorry, that's what just came.
I needed that.
Okay.
I know who that was
okay.
too. That was my grandmother.
Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you.
Thank you, Spirit.
Thank you.
I needed that. And you said it just like how she would. That's why I came out like that.
Girl, I told you I was. I'm on the right frequency today. Like, I love you. I don't ever want to hurt you, but I'm gonna say it how it comes.
Yeah, that's how I like it. Straight, no chaser.
Okay, take a shot. Maybe
yeah,
two.
That's what I said. That's why that message came.
Girl, okay. Oh. Let's see. How can your feet bear to be still when the music is so lush and inviting? How can you hold yourself back from the ride of love when the horizon looms so vast and exciting? How can you not arch your back and respond with ecstasy to the lover's touch, saying in abundance submission, yes, more? You were made to move and grow, to love and flow. Even mountains change. Surrender the stodgy ways of the mind and become willing to dance to the great orchestra of love. I'm getting it. Okay. There's something you need to put behind you.
And that's what I'm trying to figure out what that is, because I feel like I've been doing that, but at the same time I feel like it's something else that I don't know.
Okay.
Or that I'm not really paying attention to.
And see, that's one thing to ask Spirit too, is like, what am I missing? And then wait. Often when you say it out loud, that, oh man, it's just something funny about talking out loud to Spirit or whatever. Like, they just really show up when you talk out loud to them. But so thank you. So it's thank you. So focus on the future. It's a funny thing. Being present right now where you are. Okay, you are where you are. As you decide to focus so intently on the future and becoming the version of yourself that you aspire to be, let anything from the past be in the past. You look back to see how far you've come and to appreciate your progress and the experiences that you've had through your life, but don't allow anything in your past to hold you back from focusing on your future.
Wow.
Now, as a recovering people pleaser, I can tell you it is a challenge every single day for me to focus on myself over someone else. I was thinking that today. Oh, I need someone to care for. No, I don't. I need to care for myself.
Right.
I need to care for myself. Because givers will give, and because it feels good to give, we kind of got conditioned to give, but takers will take until you have nothing left, and then when you're like, damn.
Right.
They're like, oh, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I need a hug, some good food, and maybe a nap.
Yeah.
Or somebody's beard to play with. That part. Okay, so let's see. Going back to the reading the Oracle message here. I say, you may feel unsettled, beloved, as though the ground beneath you is not so solid. You may touch it to see. Is it moving? Of course. It's hurling through the skies, spinning tilted on its axis. It's amazing you aren't passed out on the floor in utter dizziness. Yet you stand there, imagining you have a chance of not moving. What funny foolishness. Let us laugh about it together. How can you even imagine it? Only through some misplaced fear. It is such a small craziness, really. You can cast it off, that small crazy fear. Let it return to the earth, Mother, so that to become fertilizer for the far grander and more exciting insanity of divine love instead. Give up that tiny insanity in favor of the greatest craziness of love. You cannot be unmoved by it. Oh, I'm getting tingles.
I just did too. Oh my god.
The rhythm of life will get you shaking your hips eventually. How could you not become entranced by the gleaming dance floor shimmering with possibilities and invitation? This oracle comes to you with guidance. Your life may feel as though it is being tipped upside down. Perhaps you feel as though the great beloved, in a feisty mood, has grabbed your ankles and is holding you upside down and shaking you wildly until your skirt is over your head or the pockets of your pants become freed of their contents. Keys and wallet dropping to the floor in disarray. Your hair is messy, your bottom is in the air, and your sense of orientation is nowhere to be found. Blood is rushing to your head, and goodness knows, you just want to be put down and have a moment to come to your senses. So the beloved will give you that gift, but don't imagine it will last for too long. The great beloved esteems you capable of so much more than being sure-footed and sensible. You are capable of more whistling and stumbling while inspired by the music of the spheres. So if you just accept that the great invitation to dance, if you just accept the great invitation to dance, there won't be so much roughhousing going on. It won't be needed because your hair will already be a mess. Your blood will already be pumping, and you'll be sweating, laughing, smiling, and dancing. The great beloved will be alive in you with all that grand seducer even wanted in the first place, even with all the jokes and horseplay. Destroyed and disheveled by the divine beloved, you are able to break out of the too ordinary world. You will explore the delightful consequences of rocking boats and upset apple carts, being swept away by the love as you dare to dream bolder and wilder dreams for yourself and the world. There is bigger magic for you to weave this lifetime. Prosaic properties inherited from the world are stuff and nonsense. It is the priorities of the heart that matter to you. If you are ever to right yourself whilst the beloved is tipping you upside down like a soaring bird in most impressive serial dynamics, it will be through establishing right priorities, the priorities of your own heart. So ask your heart, what matters most, and attend to that. Soon you'll be able to find your orientation, even if everything you have once held onto appears to be shimmering and insubstantial, a mere dance of light rather than solid ground. This will become so easy for you because your orientation will flow from within, from the heart. And no matter what shifts and changes take place around you, your center will remain strong. This is what the beloved wants for you. Such peace and relief it shall bring to you. With perhaps some shaking about is required first in case you were reluctant to give up some mainstays, unaware of how much they drain life away from your heart center. This oracle brings to you this message also. There is something you are holding on to, a person, a place, a thing, a belief, a vision, and you need to let it go because it wants to grow. It may grow and change into something utterly different, or it may grow into exactly what you are imagining. Whichever outcome, growth is happening, and you'll find you enjoy the way much more with greater flow and support and less bashing of your head against the proverbial brick wall if you can let it happen. Don't worry if it seems as though your world is coming to an end or you are losing something you once loved. And this is just the shaking about of the great beloved to lead you into a deeper, sweeter dance of divine being and becoming. Put your focus into your heart and realize you are more ready than you think. Now shake those hips, stomp those feet, close your eyes and clap your hands. There, that's better already. The irony of this is as I was preparing as I was preparing for this, I did stomp my foot, and I hardly ever stomp my foot inside. And one of the things that I tell myself when I walk around is that I own the ground that I walk on.
Right.
Wherever I am, I own the ground that I'm standing on, because no one else can be on that ground but me in that spot right now. And so yeah, the sacred honoring ritual. Let me read this here. It's pretty short. Say the following aloud. What the caterpillar calls the end, the master calls the butterfly. And this is resonant with the message from Sunday school yesterday. They say repeat it 3 times or however many times feels necessary for you at some deeper part of your being to really believe in what you are saying. You'll know when that happens because you'll feel more peace and presence within. And then you will have completed your honoring ritual. So it's like, yeah, what the caterpillar calls the end, the master calls the butterfly. Because when a caterpillar is in its little chrysalis and whatnot, its body turns to goo.
Yeah.
And then it ends up getting reformed into the butterfly, but it comes out when it's ready. And it's a whole new being made up of the goo that was in the chrysalis. So I'm being guided to encourage you to foster a sense of self-love, a love for yourself. Now, as you love yourself unconditionally and appreciate yourself for all of the amazing aspects that you have, it makes it easier for you to see and appreciate other people, even in the midst of their mess or misunderstanding. Now, I will acknowledge that I feel, because I've worked in sales for a while, that I feel like I've lived my life trying to mitigate misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Just know that it happens and make understanding your goal. And if the other person doesn't want to understand, silence speaks volumes.
Yeah.
You don't have to justify some folks with a response. And when you get to a point when you can look at them and smile and say, "You are so beautiful," and mean it, it takes all the fight out. That's one thing that I used to do with my sister when she would annoy me. Because I love her so much, I would just look at her and smile and be like, "You are so beautiful." Like, I can't help but love you so much. Like, you are really just pissing me off right now because she's being herself. God rest her soul. She passed away in July last year, but she's with me and she started to talk to me more here as I've done better to keep myself in a vibrational state. So yeah. Have you taken a spiritual bath?
I haven't in a while.
Okay. So are you working today?
Yeah.
What time?
I work at 1:30.
At the where I met you?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna swing by and drop something off for you, okay?
Okay.
So I have a it's a mix that you can put in the tub, but it is for soaking. Or if you use it in the shower, you can like pat it all over your body and like use it as a scrub to clear your aura. And as you're doing that, just imagine that the shower is washing away all of the negative energy. And I have literally started laughing in the shower doing that.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yes, all the negativity. And then I have very honest conversations with myself. Like when I'm upset about something somebody did, I will entertain those shitty feelings for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I have to talk
release
shit to
them.
them. Yeah. I can't believe that. Such. And, and then I just kind of start laughing like, I can't believe like I'm wasting my time on that. Like, okay, wait.
Right.
Okay. But the thing that I've learned is ignoring it makes it grow, acknowledging it and transmuting it alchemically with gratitude quashes it.
Right.
So the communication is key on that one, definitely. Let's see, well, I have one more card. Thank you. Okay, where'd it go? Thank you. What else you gotta say, baby? All right. Thank you, thank you. I'm getting forgive your family for the lessons that they taught you that didn't show you how amazing you are.
Wow. I'm about to cry.
It's okay. And that I'm getting the value of masculine energy covering. Okay. Somebody wanted to make you tough, but making you tough, that was to protect you from the world that they experienced. Thank you. Thank you. You get to make the call to be grateful for yourself because you were so amazing. Give yourself permission to love yourself more than anybody else. And as you do, that will enable you to pour out into those that are around you the love that you have for yourself. Because you have experiences in your family that, yes, toughened you up so that you are ready. You're ready. You are ready to achieve your dreams. It's in you, and it actually wants to come out. Awesome sauce. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Where did that come from? Man, that hit me really hard. It hit me really hard. So, like, yeah. Use your tools. Dig deep. Know that abundance is your birthright. You are abundantly blessed. And, like, yeah. Line them up. Line them up. 8, 9, 10. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? Okay. Abundance comes in more forms than money. So while you're focused on money, the other forms of abundance available to you can't break through it because you're focused on money. So it's focused on doing what you enjoy, the things that you appreciate. Like, man, I really enjoy whatever that is. I'm getting conditioning. Condition. You have to break a cycle for the expansion. Okay, baby. Breathe. Thank you. forgiveness. How you feel about a situation changes you, not the situation. When you learn to look at things differently, especially your frustrations. We're all children wanting to play and enjoy ourselves. And sometimes we will give ourselves the excuse of what someone else does or didn't do. And girl, this is don't wait on anybody. You do not have to wait for someone to come along to validate you, to tell you that your ideas are good. Because if you had it, it is a good idea. It's whether or not you want to do it. You can. But start moving as though it's already done. Like, okay, if you can ask yourself, if this happened, what would I be doing right now? Okay, I'd be doing this. I'd be all right. And how can I do some of that? Do a little bit of it every day. It's like spend some time in that energy. You can do it sitting down, just imagining your life. And just get that feeling so that you can activate all of your senses, see it, smell it, taste it, touch it, all the things. Get your imagination so tight on what that feels like. The morning in the life, what's breakfast like, what are you eating, who are you eating with, where are you going, what are you doing, stuff like that. And visit that and know that as you are visiting that in your imagination, that is magnetizing you for those opportunities to be drawn to you. Make sense?
Okay.
Okay, so okay, Spirit. Thank you. Like you need to meditate more.
Yeah.
You need to meditate more. Having a practice of meditate, because it's important and it helps you ground yourself for interacting with other people. Now, and as you have challenges, when you forgive yourself for that and understand your part in it, okay, what could I have done better? What happened? What could I have done better? And then you apply that. That applied knowledge is power. They say knowledge is power, and I can tell you I know a lot, but I have not applied it because I'm neurodivergent, so the Most High is working with me on that. However, when you anticipate good, the universe wants to give you the anticipation. If you anticipate bad, it's called a self-fulfilling prophecy, I think, right? Yeah. So, as you're getting ready for work today, gratitude for every piece of what you're putting on your body, every single thing. And look at yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, I am the baddest bitch in the game. Ain't nobody playing my game. I'm winning the game. Every breath, I'm winning the game. I'm winning the game. And as you see, you know what? Your teammates, they're helping you win the game too. All right now, you ready to get this? Have a great day. We're having a great day. And buy no tickets on the bus that is left. There's no seats on that for you. Because you're doing better, you're doing bigger and better things, and you don't have time for that. No tickets on the bus. Have a joke. Do y'all joke around at work?
Yeah.
Okay. I tried to tell the folks across the street how good Tony's cooking was when he came out the other day before we left. I was like, look here. It was good. It was good. So yeah. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you.
I did have a question. As far as love, like, I have no idea what's going on. Like, no idea. It's like the energy is all over the place, and I'm just like, okay, Spirit, I'm just here as far as that. Like,
And see, that's the okay, thank you, Spirit. Like, I was like, ooh. So, I have to tell you this anecdotally, or what have you, and hopefully you get the message. Periodically, I'll take some time and look at the relationships in my life. How do I feel when I talk to this person? How do I feel when I talk to this person? How do I feel when I talk to that person? They're like reflections of various aspects of myself.
Mhm.
If the people that are around you that you spend a great deal of time with do not inspire you, you need to make new friends. And you also need to focus on yourself and giving yourself the kind of love that you want to have in your life. Because when you experience it, it actually puts you on the vibration of it, so that more of that can come into your life experience. And I was like, I have some unforgiveness related to just many of my relationships in the past. I have experienced domestic violence both as a perpetrator and a victim. So it's like, yeah, I've run the gamut as far as that's concerned. And someone from 30 years ago called me today and asked me for help.
Wow.
And this person assaulted me.
Wow.
And instead of saying, fuck you, and hanging up, I was like, you know what? Yes, I will help you. So, and then they were like, no sex? Of course, no sex. No, come on now. Jesus. Jesus. But it's like, if that's what you want, you can find that elsewhere. But getting it from me was going to cost you too much, because it's going to cost me the peace that I have achieved in the interim. Because I could, as my intuition, I'm hearing the tones. So my spirit team's already talking with his spirit team. So I just sent them to go work on it or what have you. So like, yeah, I imagine them achieving all of their hopes, dreams, and aspirations, even the sexy ones. Hey, if that's what you want, if you like it, I love it. But remembering that the relationship that you have with yourself is the most important. And the okay. I'm getting a masculine energy in the family. Thank you. You have to see yourself as a high value woman. Or you've been hanging out, and you have not been hanging out with people that see your high value. That's why it's all over the place, because they want your body.
Yeah, and that's why I've been so in hermit mode. Like, now I just go to work and go home.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so it's just like, yeah, if all they want is that, then that's up to you as to whether or not you give it to them. But if you don't feel like you're getting something out of it too, then it's like I call it fast food sex. It's convenient, usually kind of greasy. It may be like gratifying in the moment, but it's not satisfying in the long term.
Yeah.
So, as you're in hermit mode, getting to know yourself and seeing yourself as lovable, as loved, as abundantly blessed, and getting to appreciate like your own peace within yourself, so that anyone that comes along, they're gonna have to compete with that. If they disturb your peace, they're not worth it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, better is coming. And that's something to remind yourself as you let go of people. you're letting go of what you have so that you're making room for better and more to come in. So when you do the spiritual bath, I suggest that you meditate on releasing as you're doing that, so that you can continue to self-study and work on yourself. Who is... There's some... You have somebody in your life right now?
I mean, not that I'm, like, talking to, no.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's people that I'm interested in, but it hasn't really turned into anything.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. There's that, get about the business of loving your damn self and let them niggas come to you.
Yeah.
Be so interested in yourself, because you ever notice how, like, we want what doesn't want us? I know I'm like, if you don't want me, I'm getting over the, I'm gonna prove to you. No, I don't have to prove shit to anybody anymore.
And that's where I'm at. It's like I'm kind of over love, because it's just like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
When I live with myself, I don't have to worry about anything, but I would like a companion that would be nice, but not in cost of me not being myself.
Right, that is true. So, what things do you like to do?
I just like to chill. Like, I like to relax, watch movies, eat. I mean, I don't really do too much other than work. So.
Do you like music?
Yes, I love listening to music. I actually want to work in the music industry. I just don't know how to go about it.
Okay, bet. So, Wednesday, what are you doing Wednesday night?
I think I have to work, but I should be off by 6.
Yeah, 6. So, at 10, there's an open mic on Spring Garden. I'll text you the address. So it's $10.
The B side?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I haven't been.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I was like, you know about the B side?
Yeah, because one of my friends performs there sometimes.
Nice. Do they know me?
I don't know.
Okay, ask them if they know about Coley the MomInShaMan.
Okay.
Cause yeah, I do spoken word. Sometimes I try to do stand-up comedy. I'm working on my routine or what have you. But I was like, yeah, so many flavors on the plate of life. A, take care of the meat. B, take care of the sides. C, Coley's got dessert, many flavors of ice cream. And I prefer nuts in mine. So, so yeah, okay. So, it may seem, this is actually kind of in line with what the Oracle card said or whatever. It may seem counterintuitive to come out of hermit mode to go out to a club to listen to some rap and whatnot, but like, yes, the vibe is very chill. The people are awesome. The music is good. So it'll be an opportunity for you to kind of get some inspiration.
Yeah.
And yeah, I kind of see like, all right, as you bring something, come on, bring something to perform, if you or not, either way, like, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
So, awesome sauce. Thank you. Spirits tell me we're done. Okay. We are done. And okay, so what I'm going to do is put together a little bit of that bath soak, and you can either use it as a soak or a scrub, and I'll bring that by there today.
Yeah, I'll be there till 8:30 today. So.
Awesome. Okay. Any other questions?
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. I love you
I
so
knew
much.
you were gonna give me what I needed today. I just knew before. Before he even texted me, I was like, she's gonna give me a message that I need to hear, and that's what I need.
Good. Good. Glad to help.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome. So it's okay. I got tingles again. You got something else coming in? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hang on.
I know my energy's probably really heavy right now.
It's actually nice. It's right where I like it, kind of like not too low, but not too high. Cause I don't. If I'm really high, I'm very silly. And my vibrations are. Nothing. But like, yeah, I'm like right here, good in the middle. So, reminders. Thank you. To balance yourself and that your ancestors are with you. You are not alone. So when you feel lonely, that is a lie. That is trying to keep you stuck. So when you ground yourself, baby, if you don't talk to trees, go find you one to talk to. They all connected. And know that, spirit is with you. And so, yeah, the reminder is to remember that spirit is with you. You are covered in grace. That wherever you are in the right place. Smile on your face, song in your heart, just not gangster rap. Or gangster rap if that's what you like. Hey. Yeah. And do you fast?
I haven't in a while.
Okay, you may want to fast. I observe intermittent fasting because I'm a type 2 diabetic, so like not eating all day is not necessarily good for me.
Yeah.
Because my blood sugar will like drop and tank out, and I am just not a nice person when my blood sugar is low.
Yeah.
That's why I got them hush puppies the other day. But I just want to share all my creations with you. I made some ginger lime juice. I made some ginger lime juice today. And I took some
tea today.
Huh?
I need to drink some tea before I meditate.
Okay, you do that, and
ginger lemon tea.
Okay. So if I give you a bottle of ginger lime juice, it's strong, so you can put like a shot of it in your tea to give that ginger. And would you like that?
Yes.
Okay, because I was thinking about giving it when I was making it. I blend up ginger and lime. I put it in a jug of distilled water to sit overnight, and then I strain all of the solids out. It makes this nice, like, creamy, very strong juice. And since ginger is good for the throat, and you can make tea with it, or have you use it to flavor your tea. I'll bring you some today.
All right. Thank you so much.
You are very welcome, beloved. I will see you later on today.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a blessed day, love.
I'll do my best. Thank you, babe. All right. Wow, that was really great. I'm very pleased with how that reading went. Thank you so much for being with me today as we share our gifts and talents. So the link is in the description for the various ways to connect with me. My name is Nicole. My friends call me Coley. I'm the MomInShaMan. And this has been a reading session. So, yes. Thank you so much. Remember that you're beautiful. You're amazing. You're sexy. And your butt looks nice. Take care.